Hello folks, so in this video I'm discussing academic societies. Now, an academic society is a group of academics, so there's an organised collection of scientists or professionals that are collectively working to better the improvements of a particular discipline or topic area. Now, you can have large societies such as the Royal Society of Biology, or you can have more specific societies such as the Society of Ecology. Now, the crucial thing that these societies have is they will have common values that they expect all their members to have. They will put on different academic conferences or events throughout the year, share their ideas or their research. They'll have areas of research they are promoting in more detail within their discipline, opportunities for members to gain more insights or attend short courses or of trainings. It will allow scientists or research students to get endorsements on both their research and professional experience, which they can then share at job interviews and when going to different events themselves or going into teaching or research positions at different institutions. So that's really what they are as an overall. Now, in terms of getting involved, some universities and doctoral programs will have effectively agreements in place to be endorsed by societies such as the Royal Society of Biology, as an example, will endorse a certain amount of doctoral training that you undertake as part of your PhD. And the incentive of that doctoral training is you get that endorsement from this society, which presents the entirety of that discipline. And by having that endorsement after your name or as a membership, you're able to share that you collectively belong to that group. So that's one benefit. It's endorsing those skills and professional experiences you develop as you're going through your PhD. Once you're a member, you will have opportunities to go along to conferences, often at a discounted rate for members, further discounted rate for different types of memberships, such as student memberships or early career researchers. You also have workshops available for you to attend, as well as different training that is put on throughout the year, as well as these conferences. So these are to give you further career insights or training that will support your development within that discipline as a scientist and as a professional. So when you are going to the societies, it's all largely developmental for you to collaborate and share your experiences with others. Now, if you want to get more involved, whether it be planning on an events committee, whether it's speaking at a conference, sharing your research, getting further insight into another area of research that you're interested in, these societies are a network or community where you are able to explore that. If you want to get involved in these events, often speak to members of outreach teams within these different societies, see what different upcoming conferences or workshops have been put on, see if you have anything you can add or skills you want to explore. Now, to get more involved with these events, you might want to speak, which is covered in more detail in the academic conference video I did previously. But maybe you want to just go along and see if you can support the branch, which might be a smaller regional group, or maybe you want to get more involved with journal editing and get more reading experience or insights into different elements of academia. These are opportunities that are often available as both voluntary positions, and progressively as your experience develops, you can also get more involved as doing paid work for these societies to really showcase your knowledge and experience as you develop. But getting that early collaboration with these societies is very important to support that. A position where you highlight what level of academic research you've done. These society memberships can be very influential in showing that endorsement of your PhD and endorsement of your research or skills to enable you to work professionally in that discipline. And as there are societies for biology, physics and chemistry and other sub-disciplines, There are also societies for education if you want to get involved in more teaching experiences. So do look out for them as well. Each of these societies will often have a membership rate. The membership rate will often be discounted for students or PhD researchers to really encourage you to join and get involved. Try to find the communities or societies that best represent your collective go along to conferences, meet them first, then think about joining if that's an area that you're interested in. But if you're getting involved more as a branch member or a regional representative, or wanting to get more involved in the management and organisation, if you want to promote that society's values or mission, see what you can add to it. How you get involved in these communities or boards will effectively be group discussion promoting that society's mission or shaping that society's mission to really encourage where it's going to go in the next year, next 2 years, or progressively further into next decades. And bear in mind, you are the future of those societies. They are going to want to encourage you to get involved, because the better involvement they get from new entrants into the field, from PhD students, from early career scientists, they're more secure that society's future is, and the mission at large that society hopes to achieve is, because they can continue that through you. But when you're going along to these, the other elements that are also shared within these groups are they also often have research scholarships that you can use to support your research or support other areas of your professional activity, whether that be travel grants, research projects, maybe it's towards startups if you're looking at more business societies and so on. But these are all areas that you can look up at more specific levels at each different society level or each different sub-discipline group. Your own research and look at what society really fits your research or your areas of interest, and see what you can do for them and what they can do for you as a early career student, and see what insights you can gain from other peers within that discipline.